Well, I wanted to show you some more of our water garden plants, and again I'm going to be talking about marginals, the ones that would grow around the edge of a pond. And to start with, we have a beautiful plant here. This is a dwarf cattail, and you can see how it just flows in the wind very nicely. Now this is a dwarf cattail. It can get anywhere from 2 to 3 feet tall, and it is a very good plant for a small water garden or a patio water garden. The other nice thing about this plant is that it is not as invasive as a regular cattail. It will spread, but not quite as fast. So if you have trouble with cattails being invasive, you might want to try this. It also has that nice cattail in the fall. It'll be a very small one, and it is winter hardy here. And you basically would plant it anywhere from being in moist soil to submerged to about 6 inches in the water. Now, a great plant, and one of my favorite water garden plants, is the corkscrew rush, and you can see how it gets that name. We've got this great spiral going here, and this is a very nice addition of texture to the water garden. It is also winter hardy here in Oklahoma, and you would divide it in the spring. And when you're dividing it, you'll want to look and make sure that you remove any of these that aren't spiraling, because the corkscrew spiraling effect is a mutation and it wants to revert back to a straight reed, so you'll want to take those out to keep that corkscrew. Now we've got a couple of flowering plants here that aren't necessarily winter hardy. They're a semi-tropical plant, but they are a beautiful addition to the water garden, and this one is called stargrass. Now stargrass gets to be about 2 feet tall, and then it sends up these beautiful flower stalks here with a nice white flower on it. And even after it gets done blooming and they're dry, they still have that star effect to them. Now this will grow in a clump, and once it fills in, you'll have some nice stars, and it should bloom intermittently all summer for you. And finally, we have a beautiful white flower here. This is a zephyr lily, and you can see it has this very nice white bloom. It grows to be about 1 foot tall and will bloom from the spring through the summer, and it is a very nice addition to the edge of your water garden. Well, while we're talking about water gardens, if you're interested in learning more about pond filtration, you'll love our next segment.